Hey there, buddy. Sorry this took a little bit longer for me to respond than I initially intended, but it was a kind of a crazy day at work today. All right, so I've got my Tormek here. It's a T8, and I'm going to use this knife as an example to show you how I control the angles. I know it's a little bit different from the kitchen knife that you posted up, but the concepts are similar and you can actually follow it in the same way. So the first and most important thing is you must ensure that, you know, when this jig is on the guide rod up here, that it has to be flush, meaning there can't be a gap here or here. If the blade is set up like this, where the tip is pointing in that direction, if there's a gap here like that, what you're going to do is you're going to cause the bevel on the other on this side, okay, on the back side here, you're going to cause the bevel to be very high, meaning it'll be a lower angle. Now if the gap was on this side like this, I'm exaggerating it here, it shouldn't be this much, but if the gap was on that side and your tip is facing this side, what will happen is your bevel height will be very low, your angle will be very high or will be very thick. To address the problem that you have in the back, I notice you're pretty okay on one side, and on the other side not so much. That just takes practice. You just need to keep on practicing to make sure that you can get slightly more consistent angles. Now I like to start off at the tip when I'm grinding because I know where I'm starting, and as I'm going down I can actually ensure that my edge is truly flush against the stone like this. If I were to start at the heel, like sometimes I'd start at the heel like I'd go on, and it'll actually touch on one side or the other side, and I won't actually get full sharpen. And this is because water is running up on the stone, and I can't really see or feel, and again it's moving and all that, I can't really see or feel if the blade is truly flush against the stone. So I like to go from the tip and I move my way down, and if I had to, I'll actually lift up the front a little bit to ensure that I actually got the back as well. Never ever leave the knife in one spot while the stone is going. Okay, what will happen is you will eat up on one side and the grind will be totally messed up. If you want to do concentrate on one area, like let's say the heel wasn't ground enough, okay, you can move really slow there and then move fast near the front, and then when you reach the back you can move slow there again, so that that's where the stone kind of concentrates on. But you cannot stop in one spot and just hope for it to work itself out. It's not going to work out well. I've learned that the hard way. So just make sure you keep on moving. If the blade keeps on moving, you'll have fairly even grinds. You won't have like difference in height in the bevel, which again has happened to me before. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. This should help you address some of your issues. Again, just remember, there should be no gap here. When you're reaching to the tip, you pivot like this, again, ensuring that there's still no gap up here. So the blade kind of lifts upwards. But just keep an eye again on the gaps so you can reach the tip and you can come back down. All of this takes practice. Once you get used to it, it'll just feel like second nature. Don't give up, just keep practicing, keep try on some cheaper knives first, so that if it does really get banged up and discardable, at least it didn't cost too much, I hope. Good luck and keep it up, man.